Tarnished Isaac was the first character added in the Epiphany mod. He starts with base Isaac stats, 3 red heart containers and his unique pocket item, the Blighted Dice. Tarnished Isaac has to deal with the same 8 items limit as his tainted counterpart, but without the item pedestals alternating between 2 possible choices. His way of manipulating the 8 items he can hold is his Blighted Dice. You can use it to dismantle your selected passive items and spawn a choice of 2 completely new items instead. You can only pick up one of the 2 items and the other one will despawn. The Blighted Dice basically allows you to reroll your inventory and warp it to your liking. The Blighted Dice seems to have only one required charge at first glance. However, using it will turn it into the Broken Dice, which will need 6 charges to be repaired. Clear rooms or collect a little battery and the dice will be repaired and instantly be filled up, ready to be used again. You can use this method to reroll one item every 6 rooms. However, there are 2 more ways to use Tarnished Isaac's pocket item. Do you see how the boss item in this room became transparent when the dice switched to its broken form? As long as your dice is broken, all items that were not spawned by the dice can't be picked up, but will instead be dismantled and fully repair the Blighted Dice in return. The third and last way to use Tarnished Isaac's dice is to just use it while it isn't filled. You can do that whenever you want, at any level of charge, but not without a catch. Using the broken dice like that will still destroy the selected item as usual, but instead of spawning a choice of 2 items, it will only give you a single 1 item to take. On top of that, every time you use the broken dice you will lose an entire red heart container. The shortcut of not charging the dice has a high price, be patient. If you don't have any red heart containers left, the broken dice will deal 2 damage to your other heart types instead. This can obviously kill you, so be aware of that. The interesting part about the Blighted Dice is that it always spawns items of the same quality level as that of the sacrificed item. I activated the external item description mod here to showcase that. If you find an item of high quality that you don't like or that doesn't fit your current item build, just sacrifice it and you get a fresh choice of 2 other powerful ones. This obviously also means that low quality items will always stay low, but it also leads to a very interesting type of gameplay with way more control over your setup. On top of the consistent quality level, the spawned items will also stay within the destroyed items' item pools. Offer a planetarium item to pick a new one. The same item can appear multiple times when spawned by the dice. This can happen quickly with smaller pools, as the chance is obviously way higher in that case. However, it is important to note that the items you get from the dice will still be removed from their item pools. You won't see them again in their usual spawn locations. Also keep in mind that the most items are part of multiple item pools. For example, the pentagram item is part of 6 different pools which affects the Blighted Dice results. The item spawned by it can be from any random pool of the sacrificed item, which means that you can use it to shift the pool of your items depending on your rolls. Just like for Tainted Isaac, story items don't require a slot in your limited item inventory. This obviously also means that you are not able to use the dice on them. The same is true for Tarnished Isaac's Birthright. However, unlike Tainted Isaac's Birthright, it will not grant you additional item slots, but come with its own unique effect instead. The Birthright will grant a 25% chance for each item spawned by the Blighted Dice to have a +1 increased quality level compared to the destroyed item. This ability completely changes the strategy of Tarnished Isaac, as it allows you to upgrade even a quality 0 item all the way up to a quality 4 item over multiple uses of the Blighted Dice. This effect may be powerful enough to make it a viable strategy to fish for the Birthright by sacrificing shop items over and over again, since that is its only item pool. Another really insane item for Tarnished Isaac is Democles. It works with the Blighted Dice, making it spawn 2 sets of 2 item choices for every single item you sacrifice. This basically allows you to double one of your items every 6 rooms. You are of course still limited by your 8 item cap, but it still greatly increases your options. And on top of that, the risk of using Democles is also greatly reduced for Tarnished Isaac. Just sacrifice it to your Blighted Dice at any point if you got hit previously. And of course, I can't just show you all of this without mentioning my trusty bomb cancel trick. You can try it for a chance to grab both items spawned by the Blighted Dice. This is obviously not intended by the devs of the mod, so it is up to you if you want to use it or not. But if anything, Tarnished Isaac is the perfect character to learn to use the trick. I hope you enjoyed my guide for Tarnished Isaac. If you did, consider subscribing to my channel. I appreciate your support and hope to see you in my next Isaac showcase. Bye!
He's the number one,
Isaac!
God's favorite son. His flowing robes reach down from heaven.